it kind of draws from a lot of our history, actually, in the way that it sounds, because it harkens back to like the Images and Words days where we're doing that blend of metal and prog music, but in a very melodic kind of way. So it's very strong melodic, which that album back then was. Also has like a bit of sort of the more of the rawness and heaviness of, say, Awake or Train of Thought, albums like that. And then it has like some of that sort of adventurous, like Octavarium spirit or like symphonic 6 Degrees thing as well. So it's hard to just like go to a specific album. And then having said all that, I think it's very unique to any of those. I think it has its own thing. I think to me, when I listen to it, it's like a lot more like weighted in the way that just the instruments sound, and I think that they jump out a bit more, and it's a little more like reckless and kind of reaching out to grab you. It just has that kind of freedom to me. Yeah. What do you think, James?
Yeah, no, I mean, well,
you said yeah, no.
Yeah, is what I meant to say. No, I think it's been quite a while since we've done one. Obviously, Scenes from a Memory came out in '99, and it's something that I think it just makes a perfect sense for us to come around and do another one. It's all a matter of timing, and it's all a matter of being in that headspace. But I can definitely see a point in our career where we're all going to be fired up and want to approach that, that musical journey
It's cool because everything like surrounds it then. Like it's like the story and then the album the experience and the artwork and the show and everything. Creates this big kind of mood and theme for the whole rest of that particular run and year, or several years. So it's fun to do. You get to be experimental and so yeah, sure, absolutely.
A lot of that might stand true with when I'm doing my solo stuff. With Dream Theater, it's a different approach musically, because you have two very powerful musical forces being, as composers, John and Jordan. There's a lot of stuff going on there. It's like what I was saying during this process. This isn't an easy answer because there's so many layers to it, right? Mm-hmm. But I was saying, if you don't get your foot in there, quickly enough, like your voice in where you want to say, oh yeah, this is what I'm hearing, you're lost in the shuffle. I mean, there were many moments I'd be like, hey guys, hang on a sec, guys, and they'd be like, and then I'd be like, what was I thinking of? Where was I going to go with this? They're coming back, so you'd see me running out of the room, and I'm like, like come back and we're going, that thing, we changed that. We're going to go in this direction now. Oh, that's irrelevant. What I was thinking.
That's so 2 hours ago, James.
Yeah. But totally, it's like, geez, we're not even going there anymore. Okay. But as far as the melody structuring and how that all goes about it, it's initially sitting down. In this instance, it was Jordan, John, and myself sitting down, and then John taking those melodies and going away, writing the lyrics. When he's starting to write the lyrics, because a lot of the way that John works is he, completely isolates himself in a room or somewhere within the studio that no one else is around, has his acoustic guitar, and he starts singing through his words. And so the melody is taking on another shape there. So, my involvement at that point is to wait for that to be concluded, then come in. How does it feel to me? How is it going to be sung? Is it something that sings well or doesn't? So we keep working it, and then it works again for me when I get behind the microphone. It also takes on a whole new feel, and there's certain alterations that are absolutely necessary. So, but for the most part, yeah, if I come in and give these guys some ideas, or if I'm sitting there and I hear something and get the opportunity to blurt it out before they move on, then that's it. But that's basically my role. It's all about, it really comes down to me as a singer, and how I can bring the best out of what needs to be said vocally.